Maggiorosaurus is a colossal blunder on all fronts. When you think of a viable playable, you think of the well-known saying, if it can get away from what it can't kill, and kill what it can't get away from, it's viable. Maggie has neither of these. It's a sauropod, which makes it slow, and incapable of fleeing most of the roster. And at the same time, it's very tiny, and can't fight the things that can outrun it. Maggie's predominant matchup is Cerado, which is barely even a mid-tier. So what will Maggie do when it comes across larger mid-tiers, large tiers, or apexes for that matter? The answer to that is simple. Nothing. There's no part of Maggiorosaurus that can prevent an attack. Its head is vulnerable, its tail won't even reach a lot of the things that can bite down on it, and its armor is frankly not going to matter when it's pitted against the Dream Crusher 5000. Some people have claimed Maggie will be poisonous to eat, and that will be the deterrent for predators that can kill a herd of them by accidentally sneezing in their general direction, and I think that's kinda dumb. You see, the Isle players are unforgiving pieces of shit, and that's what makes the game so fun to play most of the time. But unfortunately, this also means no one will care about some poison if they get to kill something. They'll simply murder all of the Maggies and then move on, making the Maggie useless even in death. So what's the solution then? Believe it or not, I quite like Maggie, and I believe a smaller sauropod has a lot of value and could be a very good addition to the game, just not in its current form. So you're gonna have to hear me out on this one. The only possible solution I see that would make Maggiorosaurus a viable addition to the game lies in the water. That's right, Maggie should be a semi-aquatic. I can tell I'm losing you a little, but trust me on this one, you want to see where this goes. When you're tied to the land as a slow-moving animal, nowhere is safe. But the second you give an animal the ability to swim, and do it proficiently, it becomes much safer by default. Sauropods and water are a good mix, and the idea of certain species living in and around bodies of water isn't unheard of. The Isle is a semi-realistic game, and giving Maggie the ability to exist in both water and on land would be in the realm of possibility. I mean, especially if stuff like this exists. Let's say Maggie is now a semi-aquatic. What tools will we give it to actually let Maggie be good as a semi-aquatic? Well, I believe the answer is rather simple. Give Maggie a good amount of oxygen so that it can walk along the bottom of rivers and lakes while it forages on seaweed and other plant matter in the water. Hell, let it eat frogs and fish to supplement its diet. It wouldn't hurt. Herbivores of all shapes and sizes have been known to supplement their diet with meat. And for defense, I thought a cool idea could be a cloud bubble. The waters aren't exactly safe, and a good semi-aquatic has the ability to flee into the water to escape land predators, and flee onto land to escape water predators. The only real threat to Maggie would be Dino, Spino, and maybe Baryonyx. So Maggie could have a kind of cloud ability where it uses a deep rumbling sound to create a lot of bubbles, kind of like a crocodile, making the water cloudy and creating a visual barrier between it and the predator to give it time to get onto land and run away. Of course, Maggie isn't fast, but it's reasonable to say that it could be fast enough to outrun a Deinosuchus at the very least. Maggie's design is really cool, and already has crocodilian type armor that I think would make it seem right at home in the lakes and streams of Gateway. Anyways, that's my 2 cents on the worst dinosaur plan for the game. Let me know if you guys agree with me or think this take should have stayed in the recesses of my hollow skull. As always, thank you for watching, and have a good day, bro.